Alrighty. I'm just going to ask you some questions and feel free to answer. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Kane Murfin. I'm Blaze's older brother, and I am currently active duty in the United States Marine Corps, and I've done one combat deployment to Helmand Province, Afghanistan in 2013.
All right. So when did you start?
I went to boot camp it was July 21st, 2012.
Cool. How was that?
Boot camp was what do you mean?
Like, was it fun? Was it
No,
hard?
Boot camp's miserable because you don't even get to speak in the first person. You have to speak in the third person. So you would say you don't even say oh, can I use the bathroom? It's no, can this recruit use the bathroom?
Right.
And you don't get to say you have to earn the right to say, I in the first person until you become a Marine.
Cool.
So it's degrading, and you do a lot of really stupid things, but it instills discipline in you.
Yeah.
I thought boot camp was the easiest time in my Marine Corps career ever, but most people it's difficult.
So, on top of that, what would you say your personal / professional highlights would be in the Marine Corps? Like the high points.
Let's see here. I hit the Fleet Marine Force 37 29 Palms. That's my unit in 2013. So, actually, no, my bad. I don't even know. Whatever. Anyways, I hit it January of, so it'd be 2013, yeah. And one of the best things I got to do, I was a dog handler on my deployment. I did counter IED, which an IED is an improvised explosive device. It's the number one weapon that was used against us.
Right.
It made casualties.
Right.
And they're bad. They're bombs that are on the ground. So my job was I used a Labrador Retriever to find bombs on top of doing my job, which I'm an 0311 infantryman. So Call of Duty, I kick down doors and shoot guns.
What was the bond like with your dog? Or it was Ace, right?
Yeah.
What was the bond you shared with Ace when you were?
It was the best experience of my life. You have a pet, but you never really realize pet's one thing, but when it's you and this animal against the world, you can't build a better bond. He had my back and I had his back, so he would my friends have videos of me falling asleep and them trying to wake me up, and he would straight take their face off if they tried.
Right.
So
that's awesome.
Him and I have been in some really, really bad places, been through a lot of really hard things together, and it was just me and him, and the only difference between getting my throat slit in the middle of the night was a thin piece of concertina wire. So, but I knew he had my back.
That's awesome. If you, what would you say the most intense or the scariest part of your deployment would have been, or just the scariest part of your job would have been, or still is?
Getting blunt. When I was in country, I had a different job than what my job is now. My job right now is I'm a team leader, so it's broken down into the lowest level is groups of 4 or 4 people, and so I lead those 4 people. So any sort of weapon system that's in my team, I can properly employ them and take an objective. So my role is a lot different now than what it was before. The scariest thing for me when I was in country was getting blown up, losing my dog to getting blown up, and getting shot at. So, and there's a few times where it was pretty close. Yeah.
Okay. Were you shot at a lot? Was that a pretty?
I was shot at. The first time I got shot at, I was not even joking, up on a mountainside, and I was going pee, and an RPK opened up on our position, and I had 6 rounds land. I'm not even joking, a meter away at waist high.
Damn.
And then there was 2 weeks So
yeah.
So that's not fun.
Yeah. So, if you could, would you do it again?
Absolutely.
You would.
Afghanistan was like one of the most miserable times I've ever had in my life, but
Respectably.
I would go back in a heartbeat, just because I want to kill bad guys. There's no other way to explain. Like, I just want to kill bad guys. Like, that's all I care about.
America.
Freedom.
Okay. Why did you choose the Marine Corps, or just go into the military?
Well, you know what little Dallas City, Carthage, Illinois is like. There's not a lot going on, so and I needed. My parents were driving me. Our parents were driving, like they were driving me crazy. Like I had to get the heck out of there.
I feel ya.
I wasn't ready for college, and I wanted an adventure, and I wanted to kill bad guys. So I figured the Marine Corps is the right place to be.
Yeah.
Simple, dude. Like, there's no big secret behind it.
Okay. Let's see here. What would you recommend the military to like anyone, or like a specific group of people, or what would you say about someone who's interested in the military, like who wants to join the military?
Like there's two different animals. Like you have the what we like to call pogues. It's people other than grunt.
Yeah.
And it's two sides of the house. You got guys like the Marines. Like when a lot of times when people think of the Marines, the first thing they think of is like Call of Duty, kicking down doors, blowing things up, throwing grenades. Like that. That's my job.
Yeah.
But that's infantry. Like only infantry do that.
Yeah.
Like on the other side of the house, like you got like admin dudes that do like paperwork all day. You got guys, mechanics. You got guys who drive like big trucks. You got like artillery, which artillery is like they're combat related, but it's totally different than like my side of the Marine Corps. So if honestly, if you think you're tough enough and you want to be a hard charger, like, and if you can handle it, like when I say boot camp was like the easiest time of my Marine Corps career, like it really was, because after that you have SOI, which is a school of infantry, and it's pretty much 2.5 months of no sleep, no eating. You're running everywhere, and like it's meant to break you off. Like 30% of my class failed.
Really?
So, and they all like were either broken off, they just straight quit, or like they couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
So it's meant to break you, and like you have to be tough to do my job. Like, and it's a lot of times if you're not like physically that fit, like it's just a mental game. Like you just gotta hang in there and you'll make it.
And in a way, like I guess like some people feel like you have to be like some kind of genius to get out of like a small town to go to like a big college or get like a career. But
I'm not smart at all. I don't know, like, some people say I'm smart, but like I don't think I'm smart at all. Like I hated school. Like, but I mean, like the Marine Corps, like even though as much as like it can be pretty bad at times.
Yeah.
It's pretty lame. Like,
yeah. I see like sometimes you're always like studying and whatnot. Like, do you have a lot of classes as well?
Yeah, dude. I went in Monday morning, and they were like, they're always throwing me courses. But I mean, then again, like the better you are at your job, like the more opportunities like you'll get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you're just a total turd and you don't do your job, you're always late for formation, like things like that. Like they're not going to give you opportunities. So me, like Monday morning, I like go in the armory to go clean my gun. And they were like, "Oh no, you're going to this class." Like I didn't know. Then I how do you
I mean, you kind of answered it, so.
Oh well, but no, the Marine Corps has also given me a lot of really cool things. Like met Hurricanes in the Marine Corps. I drive a brand new $23,000 car in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
I get paid every week or every 2 weeks.
That's good.
Nice. So guaranteed paycheck. I've been around the world already. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's what you make of it. So.
Awesome. If you had like one final thing to say about your job, one like positive note, one bad note, what would you say?
Like, yeah, that's a good point. Like, there's So a negative aspect of it, and I think it's good for you and it's bad for you, is you got to grow up really fast. Like, and for me, that was a big thing because, like, I see a lot of kids back home that are still living with their parents. Like, they're not doing anything. Like, yeah, you're going to community college, but you're not busting your ass off to get out of community college to go to university to get, like, the grants you need or like a scholarship. Like, for me, when I went to my unit, like, I was going to Afghanistan, and like I celebrated my 19th birthday in SOI training to go there, and then my 20th birthday I celebrated in Afghanistan. So, like, a big realization hits you when it's like, hey, like, I have to grow up, like, because this is real. So, like, that was like, I mean, a part of that is like kind of negative, but then again, it's positive too because, like, I'm ahead of the game.
Right, you're winning life.
I I guess I don't know. I mean, you learn a lot faster than most, but
Okay.
and then a positive thing is like you get a lot of really good opportunities too. Like, I did training with British Royal Marines. They're commandos, which are like their special operations, and like I got to meet those guys. I got to do training with them. Like, I literally got to watch them. Like, I was behind them clearing a building with them, and they, like, it was like a controlled det on a door. And what the charge does is they lay it vertically on the door, and it splits the door in half. And we were in a hallway,
Yeah.
and they blew it up, and I'm watching it, and like as they blew it up, it's so strong, it's like nothing but C4. The dirt off the ground raised and then shot at us because all that pressure has to go either way.
Yeah.
So it shot straight at us. Then we cleared the room with live rounds and like got to frag it and blow it up, and it was sick, dude. So, like, you could do a lot of cool things like that, or like jump out of helicopters, and that was a lot of fun.
Cool.
So, I mean, yeah, like, you get a lot of really good opportunities, and you get to go to a lot of really cool courses. Negative side is, you got to grow up quick and be prepared to miss a lot of birthdays and stuff. I missed 3 of them already.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for your time and your service. Thank you for your service.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Hey, tell Hunter I said hi.
Okay. Okay. He's a big redneck, but I'll make sure he gets the message.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, it's no problem, man.
All right.